And we're heading that away. Our first 5 minutes on the water, and we have a barred owl and an eagle. The barred owl is somewhere in there. Can't see him, but he's called to us a couple of times. Got a little bit of rain and another campsite. Super deep where I am.
Really?
Brad is stuck. So right as you come out from under the bridge, hug the shoreline on the left, and there's the Namekagon Trail Bridge landing. Another campsite. And there's another campsite. At this point, we are starting to look for one to stay. Was that our third or fourth deer that I did not get on video? Oh, and there's something in the water. First people we've seen. Campsite number 1, well, our first campsite, it's at N2.7. We ended up at one with no steps. A nice campsite, took good care of us. We are still on the Namekagon River, and I don't know about the St. Croix, but the campsites here have little toilets. So we just did 3 sets of really easy peasy rapids back there. There's another campsite.
1.3.
And 1.3, so we're almost to the St. Croix Namekagon confluence.
Namekagon comes from around the right of that corner, and what we're looking at straight ahead is the St. Croix, and we are currently on the St. Croix.
There's another campsite. And not too far back, we saw 2 little bears on the shoreline. Brad and I each have a Hydro pack and a water bottle and a bee-free filter to collect water and drink it.
This is my pocket bellows that I learned from Al, and it's awesome. Oh, the fire is going really good. But anyway, to demonstrate, you just blow on the fire.
And whoa, it really goes.
Yeah, instead of like using a frisbee or, or instead of getting your face up too close to it.
You have something against frisbees?
You don't want to get a spark on your frisbee.
Chicken vegetable soup for dinner. How is it?
Very tasty.
Yay. Does it taste like fresh vegetables?
It does.
But they were dehydrated.
That was some fun standing water with a few big rocks.
Lots of standing water.
Yeah, it was fun.
This is our path between the river and the group camp, which has 3 sets of fire rings and 3 picnic tables.
Let's see, we started Friday. We paddled Saturday, so today is Sunday. Water. There's a snake. Oh man, where'd he go? Where is he? A snake. Another set of riffles. We have 3 big birds flying around. They went right over our heads. And a campsite or a landing. Riverside Landing. And there's a bridge. There's a campsite right above Brad's head, and we have a line of rocks right there we have to get through. Like almost every rock has a turtle on it.
I think this is Trout Brook, and we did see 2 deer up around the corner.
Here's our campsite for tonight, 125.5. Oh wow, there's a picnic table. Yay. Babbling brook. Is that nice or what? Look at that, very clean. And then we boil it for 1 to 3 minutes. And we're cooking with gas. No, we're not cooking with gas, we're cooking with wood, but you know what I mean. This is lentils, onions, sweet potatoes, tomatoes, and I think maybe some peppers. In the woods, collecting firewood, sawing it up and getting it ready for us to cook. What a guy. And we get all the way back here to the toilet, and there's trillium everywhere. There's trillium all around the toilet, even behind. Anyway, that's what the toilet is like here along the river. So this little stream, we decided to fill up our water bag.
At one time, this was the Sioux Line Railroad. Now it's the Gandy Dancer Bicycle Trail.
When Brad was a kid, he would get caught staring out the window at school, looking for the train to come by with the Sioux Line caboose on the end of it. And his newest Lionel train car is a white and red Sioux Line caboose for his model railroad.
What a bridge.
Woohoo. The bottom here is so sandy and beautiful. Oh, I think a swim is in order today. See the deer? This is the Lower Tamarack landing. So here's another campsite. So we'll see where we get out. The map says to stay left. That's what we'll do. Look at how many turtles are on one rock. Can you hear the peepers? I better go catch up to Brad. And here you can see Brad looking at the map because we are confused about where we are. Nope, it was not a cormorant.
So your green heron is a pretty good bird.
And then we had an osprey in front of us a little bit ago. Yeah, he's gone. So we're trying to figure out where we are, and there's a sign on the right. And my guess is that it's St. John's Landing. Well, we don't know if this is our campsite. We were grumpy. We didn't like this landing. It was mucky, stinky, and hard to climb up. Sure is pretty though. I'm sure once we get gear set up and some food in our belly, we'll feel better. Now we're cooking. Of course, I forgot again to show you dinner before I rehydrated it. But this is chili, and it tastes delicious.
Beryllium, 125.5 on the St. Croix River. And now we're at 110.3.
Sun is going down. It's low, 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 low.
6 miles
low.
turned into 15.
Fantastic. Northern Lights right up here, unless I sleep through them. A beaver just slapped his tail at us. There he is.
Oh, look at that.
A beaver slap at us right here. So many different kinds of birds. A rabbit, a cottontail, butterflies, a frog, bear poop and no bear. Oh, there was a really, really cool looking bug as well. So there's another Wisconsin side campsite we thought about trying to get to last night, but we were both so exhausted. Okay, there's a landing we've been kind of watching for.
If you get tired of drinking filtered river water or boiled river water, here's a chance to take a short little walk up to the campsites to find fresh well water.
We picked a really nice lunch spot. There's a little creek coming in, so that's pretty cool. And there are tracks galore on the beach. Deer and, I don't know, maybe raccoon? I'm gonna have to study those tracks.
Maybe otter, I don't know.
Maybe otter. And then a snake, we had a snake staring at Brad for a while. And then it slithered under his kayak and over into those branches. We have sun where we need sun, and we have shade where we need shade for our lunch.
We even had a pollywog.
Pollywog. There's its track. Huh. So there's a little trail under the water from a snail. So. That snake was here again. There he is. Oh, I scared him. Oh, there he is. Oh, I'm scaring him. Poor little thing. There he goes. I'm sorry, guy. We're in your space. Let's see, he stopped right there. There he is. We've been watching the shoreline for our next campsite, and we believe we may have found it straight ahead. Had an eagle fly in front of me a little while ago. That was pretty cool. He was really low to the water. Flew across the river and into the trees on the shoreline. But I didn't see him when I came around that bend. We've got our camp set up. We were gonna go across the way to that beach and take a swim. However, it started thundering. So we just worked to get camp set up. Tucked our kayaks back there. Tied them up to the state park sign. Have our tent in a place we think is best for not getting hit by a dead tree branch. And we're thinking about cooking dinner. Can you hear the thunder? Two rangers just drove up just to check things out, I guess, at the end of their day. So at least if a really bad storm does come through here, they know that we're here.
You videoing this?
Yes.
This is the easiest sawing I've ever had.
Yeah?
I'm sitting at a table right in my comfort wheelhouse.
Yeah? And you found some good wood?
Yeah.
So we'll be cooking black beans and rice tonight for dinner. Since it seems like the storm is northwest of us.
Look at that.
Yeah, that is some good looking wood.
Pretty good.
Did you do the Cliffy sniff test? Ooh. All right. I'm very happy that the storm seems as if it has passed us by. We did get a little bit of a rainbow while my phone was powered off. I took so many pictures today, it's down to 20%. And we have a really nicely windy, even though the mosquitoes are still here, beautiful spot. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's a rainbow. Aww. I don't see it in the camera. It's up there in the cloud, and then goes down there to the water, to the trees, I guess. Aww, so pretty. What a difference if you look that way with all the, if you look that way, that's where the thunder is coming from. And that's where the dark clouds are. And then if you go this way, it's a whole different picture of what life is like at our beautiful campsite. Snickers bars can't handle 84-degree days, but we're eating it anyway. All cleaned up. And now we're loading the kayaks and taking off. Say goodbye to our snake. Oh, there he is. He's looking at me. Saying goodbye. Goodbye.
Last campsite.
I saw a huge turtle here. And then this is the shoreline where we saw the deer just slowly walking along the shoreline all the way back into that corner right before sunset. I don't know, maybe an hour before sunset. And that turtle was humongous. And then, oh, look at this. Isn't that a beautiful sight?
Glass.
I was talking about you, but yep, the glass is nice too. Only a few minutes of paddling away from the Sand Creek campsite is that landing that we think is Norway Point.
Yup, it's Norway Point.
A young eagle just flew out of the branches of a tree right above me, flew right over me, left a feather behind to float down toward me. I was busy looking on the shoreline trying to find a place to swim. Didn't even see him right there and above me, I guess. Would have been in front of me for a minute. Well, we've been trying to find a beach. This isn't much of one, but all we want is a swim. And it's deep.
Did you just go swimming?
I did. I went swimming. Woohoo! And it was fun. It was refreshing, and I would go again.
We're about a mile away from the van, so. And
That was a big sneeze.
it could be the last swim.
So that was our swimming spot. And that's where we came from. And that's where we're going. So I think that's the Bear Creek campsite. Sadly, I think that's our landing.